This is a teardown of a Furman power conditioner model AC-215A. Now this is only going to be a partial teardown because I do plan on selling this, but I thought it'd be fun to show what's inside of it because these are neat little units. And you got to remove these two screws here for mounting brackets. Boy, those are long. There we go. And there should be only two screws on each side of the chassis. Hopefully I can just use a normal screwdriver, otherwise I'm going to whip out the drill. And from what I gather, these are basically just miniaturized versions of their 1U rack mount power strips. But don't know until I look inside. There we go, wow. Alright, so I got grounding wire going to the top of the housing. And yeah, I think this is pretty typical what you would see like inside of a Furman PL-8C rack mount power strip. A little dusty inside here. I think. Just looking to make sure that's not like physical damage. I don't know what that is. It's It's weird, the little hot glue stringers they have going, but yeah, so this is what the power filtration board looks like. I would assume this has the normal like over voltage protection and stuff. It does say on the top. It says series multi-stage protection, extreme voltage shutdown, and linear filtering technology. So, yeah. Yeah, he's looking. It looks really dirty in the inside, but it's just some of the weird glue. I was like, why does that diode look rusty? But it's just the glue on this capacitor here. I should probably be careful where I put my fingers. This has been plugged in within the last hour. There's a chunky cap there. I'm not sure what the purpose of that capacitor is. Let's see, input goes in through this fuse, through the switch, and back into here. So somehow the voltage makes it through all this, and this is the output side. Yeah, I don't know why the diodes would be over here. You'd think they'd be on the input side. I don't know what kind of power regulation this would be doing. There's some smaller diodes down in there along with that cap. I assume those are helping get the DC voltage that this relay needs to trigger, since it's a 48 volt DC relay, which I'm assuming that's the voltage it needs to trigger the relay. But yeah, otherwise not much else to see. Normal snap-in style of outlets, snap-in switch, indicator LEDs. But yeah, mostly just wanted to show what was inside. I'll have to get that back in position. But otherwise, hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.